What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Director Diego here with a very requested tutorial. I know people have been trying to learn this for years, and I'm gonna give you guys the best tutorial on YouTube, straight to the point. Let's not waste any time. 3D money vortex tutorial. Let's go. Now quickly, before we start this tutorial, there is a little bit of work involved, and yes, it comes out crazy. It looks sick. You're gonna wow your clients. Definitely gonna charge more and make more after you learn these types of effects. But if you want to save hours instead of doing this manually, what you can do is click the link in the description below, and I actually have a 3D variety pack that you can use in any editing program, any editing software. They're literally just 4K MP4 overlays that you can drag and drop in any editing program. Okay, whether you use Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, After Effects, DaVinci Resolve, it doesn't matter. You can literally just drag and drop and then sauce up the clips as you want. But nonetheless, let's get right into it. So we have our clip selected here in After Effects. We want to go ahead and mask it out. So there's many ways to mask it out. I like to mask it out in Final Cut Pro because I use the magnetic mask tool, and I just click it a couple times and it will mask it out within seconds. But if you want to do it the normal way, if you don't have Final Cut Pro and you're just using After Effects, we're gonna go to our roto brush tool. We're gonna double click on the layer, and then we're just gonna kind of draw him out here. See how that mask goes. So on our keyboard, we're gonna press and hold Option to refine the mask here. As you can see, it's red. Bow. That's good. Let's press spacebar, let that render out. Hopefully it's not gonna give us any problems where we have to go back frame by frame and refine it. That's not bad, actually. So now let's go back and see how this went. It actually went pretty well. We just got to make sure that we include that badge there on his sweater. It's not bad at all, guys. I think After Effects improved their roto brush, so that's good enough. We can adjust the feather here, shift edge, adjust that there, reduce chatter. I want that to 100%. Let's see how that looks. That's dope. There's a little inconsistency here with his hand, but that's not really gonna matter because we're gonna have the money twirling around him. So now we're gonna click back on our layer here, and we're gonna click the bottom right corner here, and down here we're gonna click freeze. That's to freeze our mask to make sure that it doesn't get tampered with, or there's nothing that's gonna mess it up when we're doing our thing. Press play here. That looks good enough. So I should have done this as the very first step, but that's fine. I'm going to show you now. We're going to duplicate this clip here. So on my Mac keyboard, I'm going to press and hold Command C, and on Windows, we're going to press and hold Control D. And on our bottom clip here, we're just going to delete the roto brush. So now we have our regular layer, and then we have our mask. Boom. Perfect. So what I want to do is right click here and create new solid. I'm going to name it Element. You guys are going to need a plugin. It's called Element 3D. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a 3D program that you can use in After Effects to do advanced 3D animations. So make sure you have Element 3D installed and the latest version of After Effects. We're going to head over to Effect, Video Copilot, Element. We're going to click Scene Setup right here. All right, and now we're going to click Import right here. Now there are tons of different money OBJ files. Those are the files that you're going to need to import into Element 3D in order to do these 3D effects. So I'm going to go under my library here under 3D objects, and I'm going to import this $100 Canadian bill. So as we can see, it's too small. So under scale, I want to bring that to the max, which is 10,000, I believe. We're going to click this little icon here and just rotate it so that's completely straight. As you can see here, this is looking good. This little arrow here, I want to get rid of the plane here. Boom, that's sick. So now under note, I'm gonna click at the bottom, click diffuse, click up here, and I have different textures for this Canadian $100 bill. So I got this one that I created for the updated. These are the new $100 bills in Canada. So I want to use that. Obviously, select the texture, press OK, and there we have it. Right, easy peasy. So now what I want to do is go into the settings. We have our bill right there. I want to go into settings right here, click custom layers, then click custom texture maps. Under layer 1, we're going to select, I'm going to rename this clip at the bottom and name it base clip so we can differentiate it from the mask. Name the top clip mask. Now we're going to go back into the element layer, custom layers, custom texture maps. Under layer 1, we're going to select base clip. That way we can match the environment of the 3D object to our actual scene. So we're going to click environment, click the drop down menu here, and click custom layer 1. So now it's going to match the color grading of our clip. So now what I want to do is make sure I have this selected right here, the movement trail. And on my keyboard, I'm gonna copy this layer, Command C on my MacBook, and then to paste it, I'm gonna press and hold Command Option V, and then to duplicate it, I'm gonna press Command D. So now I got another layer. I'm gonna click this arrow here and drag it up, and then we're gonna press Command D again to duplicate and drag this one down. Okay, so now we have 3 notes like this. Now what I want to do is go and click Group Folder at the top and drag this forward. You want to think of it almost like this. Your subject is in the middle there, so this is the space that the money or whatever object you want to spin around him is gonna spin around him. It doesn't have to be money. It can be 3D guns, it can be diamonds, it can be anything you want. Let's press OK here. What do we got? We got the money right there. It looks really blended into the clip as well. It looks real. So we're gonna go to group 1 right here. We're gonna click particle look, and under particle size, we're just gonna resize it here. That looks pretty good. Under particle replicator, I want to go under the position and just drag it down. Cool. And now under replicator shape, we're gonna click ring, and under particle count, we're gonna put it somewhere up to like 8. You can put it up to 10, you know, so it's gonna create more notes. I think that's cool. I'll put it at like 9. That looks good. And under the position, let's drag it around here. Under rotation, we're gonna open that up and see if we can rotate it. So now make sure we're at the beginning of the clip. We're gonna click the Y rotation, go all the way to the end of the clip, and just animate and keyframe the rotation. You can make it spin as fast as you want. I think that's pretty cool. And now I'm gonna go under particle look right here, and I'm gonna click multi-object and toggle that on. So now under these settings, rotation, under multi-object, you can now rotate them accordingly. So I'm gonna keyframe the X rotation and the rotation random. I'm gonna go all the way to the end of my clip. I'm gonna animate that, probably put like 1 there, 1. Let's see how fast that goes. I want it to go faster, so I'll put 2 here. Let's see how that looks. We can make it faster. I'll put 3. How does that look? That's dope. That's sick. Perfect. So we got that. That's dope. I'm gonna make sure that I turn on motion blur. That looks sick, and it looks realistic too, guys. So this is the main thing that a lot of editors want to know, and they don't know how to do it. I'm giving you guys the extra sauce. So make sure to click the link in my description below and check out my website for all my editing packs. And I even have my Elite Videography Mastery course, which teaches a complete beginner how to film and edit, industry tools and hacks on how to gain clients on autopilot and how to reach your first $10,000 month. But anyways, this is how we're gonna make the money rotate around him. So make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like and comment, because I'm giving you guys the sauce that you've been trying to learn for so long. Before I do that, I just want to make sure that the money follows him. So under this layer right here, we're gonna click the little drop down arrow. We're gonna click transform, and we're gonna keyframe the position and scale. Just gonna position that and scale it up so that the money follows him and it doesn't like. You want to make sure that your element layer is in between the base clip and the mask. We're gonna select our element layer here, and we're gonna press Command C on the Mac keyboard to copy, and then we're gonna press Command D to duplicate it. Right, so let's duplicate the layer and drag this above our mask. Let's rename it top, and on our top layer we're gonna go ahead and select output, and we're gonna change it from composite to world position. Right, so now in our mask layer we're gonna head over to track matte and change it from no matte to top. Right, and then on these little icons right here, you're gonna want to press this once to invert the matte, and then you're gonna want to press this one on the left one more time until you see that little sun or light emoji looking thing. And now the money is twirling around him, and that's how you guys do this effect. It's that easy. Make sure to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like these tutorials and you want more After Effects and Final Cut Pro sauce. And if you want to learn how to film and edit professionally and how to land clients on autopilot so you can hit your first $10,000 month, make sure to click the link in the description below, head over to my website and check out all my editing packs for After Effects, Final Cut Pro, and any editing software. You can also check out my videography mastery course there as well. And there you have it, guys. And quickly, let me just show you something. So for example, without having to do all this work, just with your mask, for example, if you copped my 3D variety pack, right, there's tons of different overlays that you can use. For example, with the mask, you could drag the chest and cards overlay, right? And you would get something like this. Like, these are pre-made animations. You don't have to do anything. All you would have to do is just recolor them so that it matches the clip, right? You can even bow, right? You got the cards animating behind them. The possibilities are endless, guys, right? So for example, if you were to take this to Final Cut Pro or any editing program, you got your animation happening. It's already done for you. This is gonna save you hours of time as an editor, guys, especially when you're doing music videos. Like, this is the next level sauce, right? So if I put into Final Cut Pro, we got our animation. Wow, that looks sick. You can edit it as you wish. So for example, I want the cards to be bigger, so boom, when it explodes, I want it to be even bigger. Maybe something like that. That's cool, right? And then I can even add like this distortion liquid impact to make it look sick. Like, you can customize this in so many different ways, guys. So watch, check this out now. Bow, right? With the cards, like, it looks dope. Wow. So so make sure to head over to my website and grab my 3D variety pack. If you guys are doing a lot of 3D animations in your music videos, this is gonna help you save hours of time and give you that next level sauce. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you'd like to see more tutorials for After Effects and Final Cut Pro, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.